Hello everyone, welcome to chemistry class. Today we're going to teach you about stoichiometry and we are going to teach you in a dynamic way by making cookies.
So our ingredients are going to be butter, powdered sugar, flour, brown sugar, white sugar, eggs, and chocolate chips. Okay, so let's say that let's see an example of that, like each cookie will be a mole in chemical terms, and each mole is made of certain amount of atoms, right? So let's look like this amount of, let's say that for each mole or for each cookie, from the ingredients we use 10 grams of butter, 14 grams of brown sugar, 4 grams of white sugar, 18 grams of flour, and that's it. So and 10 grams of the chocolate chips. So for like, it would be easier if we have 240 grams of butter. So let's make the equivalent. So if each cookie or each mole has 11 grams of butter or 11 like molecules of butter, let's use the 240 that we have like to make the 20 cookies. But hey, here we have a problem. We do not have our equation balanced because we only have one egg, and an egg in our recipe will be the amount we need to make 10 cookies, not 20. So what will we do here to balance the equation? We have one egg on one side and the double that will be instead of 20 cookies in the other side. So we need to use 2 eggs. So our equation or our recipe will be balanced in terms of the eggs.
Okay, for starting our recipe, we're going to melt this butter.
So while here my partner works out with the recipe, let's talk about the real chemical terms because this is still a chemistry class, not a cooking class. So we have our ingredients. Okay, let's say that an atom, we know that an atom chemically is like the smallest particle and undivisible particle of which all the matter is made, right? And so here let's talk about something similar. The equivalent will be grams. So the grams of each ingredient we can say like they will be some species or like some class of atoms of each substance of the formula, which will be a recipe, right? The equivalent for a recipe is a chemical formula. Let's take it like that. And okay, we already balanced it. And why is it so important that we have the exact amount of each ingredient? Well, it is we call in chemistry like a limitant or an excess of something, a limitant reactant or an excess of a substance in an equation, or in this case in the recipe. Because if we have like only one egg, what will happen? Because one egg is only for 10 cookies, so there we have a problem because with one egg we only can make 10 cookies. Or why don't we use like 3 eggs? Because in the result of the equation we have that 2 eggs are needed for the 20 cookies. But like following that logic, with 3 eggs we will have 30 cookies, but the rest of the ingredients do not have like the amounts we require to make 30 cookies. So that's why we use 2 and not 3, because then there will be an excess of eggs and we have another problem. Okay, so now that we have all our chemical concepts like clear, we are going to keep going on with our recipe, with our formula, and we already have this. Let's say that this is a mold, and we have a mold that has sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, and already the 2 eggs. But we still are missing one mold, that is the flour, and we are going to put it now. So now that we have the exact amount of each mold or each ingredient of our formula or recipe, we are going to
Give them shape.
give
in
them shape
this.
and put them here, getting them ready for baking. And now we have already put our cookies in the oven. Yeah. So now we have our result, the first stand of the 20 cookies, and this will be the product of our chemical reaction or our recipe. Thanks for watching.